If you love Heavy Rain so much, why don't you marry it? Maybe I will. Maybe I will. Back to the police scenes, which are good. Not so much the guy that's on screen right now, but his partner, the bad cop. The bad cop, half of this duo. He's good.
I'm not here to judge you, Ethan. I'm trying to save the life of your son. We still have time, but...
Why do you have a video camera pointing
Help me, Ethan.
out of the
Tell me what you know.
two-way mirrored glass? Why wouldn't they just have a security camera in the room?
By my estimate, Sean has approximately 12 hours left to live. It's raining outside, Ethan. Each drop gets him closer to the end, a slow and painful death. Where is he, Ethan? Where is Sean?
How would that work? So they think that Ethan is the killer.
God damn it, Ethan! Where is Sean?
They think Ethan's the killer. So their method to get the answer out of him is to be like, oh, Sean's about to die.
Ethan.
But surely
What will you gain with one
that's
more
what Ethan
victim?
wants, so why would he care?
Huh?
And why is he not talking?
I kidnapped my son. But I can't remember what happened. I don't know where he is. The only way to find him is to let me out of here. I'm the only person who can save him.
Powerful. Powerful stuff.
It just doesn't add up.
You don't get this in Gears
Stop
of War.
with this pathetic nonsense and tell me the fucking truth.
I love my son. I love my son.
Yeah, you already said that. Get on with it.
You keep me here. Sean is going to die.
Sean. That's a bad name, isn't it? Oh yeah, turn the camera off.
Running out, Ethan.
Look at that. Why is that camera? It's not even fit. The ledge is blocking the camera. That camera is filming the window ledge.
I don't know. I would already have saved him if I knew where he was.
It's gonna start beating him up.
Okay. This is your last chance, Ethan. And this
So
time,
why is there not
I
a
suggest you think
CCTV
carefully
camera
before you
in that room?
Where
Why is that camera
is
filming a ledge?
Sean?
I told you, I don't know.
Wrong answer.
This time I'm not gonna make the same mistake I made in the psychiatrist scene.
All night. Where is the kid?
This guy.
What's the matter? Huh? Nothing to say, huh? Can't fucking remember? Huh? See if this refreshes your fucking memory.
This is amazing.
Think you're tough, huh? Is that it? You're just a fucking degenerate. Now you're gonna tell me the truth, or I'm gonna really get angry.
I mean, it's kind of ironic because David Cage loves
You
the police, but this is a
Tell me
really
what I
good,
wanna know, or I'm gonna fucking cripple
it's really
you.
damning indictment of police brutality. Even though it's a David Cage game, so meant to absolutely love the police at all times. Disturbing. Very prescient game in a lot of ways. Oh, don't have that many characters on screen. I got insane slowdown last time. Oh. Oh, of course. The only... Every other... What was that? That man, the urinal just gave birth to that man. Oh. This is good. No. Ladies and gentlemen, I give to you the David Cage experience. Wow. They must get through a lot of coffee in this police building. Yeah, the score in this game is noticeably worse than in Fahrenheit as well. This is sort of like generic, sort of straight to TV movie soundtrack. At least in Fahrenheit we had the insane like Badalamenti stuff. Oh, I forgot about this plot point. That's the first time that's been referenced for like 6 hours. Iconic shots. It's like that Twitter account that's like iconic film moments or whatever. They should just post the picture of that guy's face. Again, do not need to do the QTs. It's funnier if you don't do them. Oh, so what is this? Some like ham-fisted Twin Peaks scene. Oh, it is as well. Just...
Your vodka, sir.
Thanks.
What is the
You look
point in David
preoccupied.
Cage existing?
If you don't mind my saying so. Problems with the investigation?
Like, everything he does is just like
Blake is convinced that Mars is the killer.
abysmal
Not you.
rip-offs of
I thought there was some evidence to that effect.
various entries
true.
of popular culture. It's just so
But it just
bad.
doesn't make sense. His psychological profile doesn't fit. Neither does the geolocalization. I can't see this father drowning 8 victims before kidnapping his own kid.
He's such an author.
Mars
He's
is not
seen
the
The
Aragorn
Matrix,
killer.
Saw, and a David Lynch
Stake my
movie,
life on
and
it.
this is the result. We have to sit through this.
Then who is?
I haven't the faintest fucking idea.
Maybe you should review the evidence in your possession.
That's just what I was thinking of doing.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous.
I'm trying to keep a handle on it, but that's difficult.
It's embarrassing.
more
It's
and more
literally, it's so embarrassing.
It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
Like, David Cage, he looks down his nose at, like, whatever, like, Space Marines and Call of Duty and Gears of War and all that stuff. But that's, for me, that's far less embarrassing than this. This is awful. It's like when you're a kid and you just, everything you do is just like rip-offs of, you know, your favourite TV show or movie or whatever. It's just...
Well, looks like there's something new. The video recording from near the park on the afternoon Sean Mars disappeared. I doubt there's anything on it, but you never know.
It's just so bad. Like, Fahrenheit was just like, oh yeah, I've seen The Matrix. And I guess in the intervening years, he's now seen Saw and Twin Peaks. It's just so bad. It's the equivalent of when someone covers a song and it sounds exactly the same as the original. It's like, why? What was the point in that? Not that I'm saying this is...
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
Quality is... It's original inspiration, but...
Killer
It's
has
genuinely
a large comfort
embarrassing.
zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier.
What I love is that this... I remember when this came out and it was all like, oh, video games need to grow up and this is, you know, this is the future of video games. Emotional stories. And basically just doing, you know,
There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are
half-assed
found.
cover versions of popular
And
movies.
all the victims disappeared in the fall.
Which basically, this is like the peak of video games apparently. Oh, this is taking video games to a higher plane. And then maybe, what was it, a year after this? Well, not even a year, because Demon's Souls came out the same year as this. So basically, I absolutely love the fact that this vision of the future, like David Cage's whole vision of what video games should be, was obliterated by the Souls series. Basically saying like, no, you don't have to rip off movies to tell a good story in video games. You don't have to be barely interactive to tell a good story. And now David Cage, this stuff looks like, you know, it's obsolete basically. I mean, I know that Detroit game came out, but that's been almost like forgotten already, right? And I love, because when this came out, I was
There's always
not...
a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found.
This was a very dark period in
And
video
all the
games when this
victims
came out.
disappeared in the fall.
Like Nintendo was doing the Wii, which I hate the Wii. Terrible console. So Nintendo were out of it, just doing absolute garbage. And then Microsoft was doing all that Kinect stuff. Sony are doing these like horrible David Cage games. Like this was, I didn't play between like 2010 and 2014. I don't think I played. I think the only video game I played in that period was BioShock Infinite, which was a crap game as well. But yeah, I love that David Cage had this massive budget behind him, bankrolled by Sony. This miserable experience was meant to be the future. And then it got blown out of the water by,
The killer is white,
you know,
aged between 30 and 45.
not so
He's
much Demon's Souls,
intelligent,
but then Dark Souls came out
calm,
maybe a
and
few months
determined.
later, and basically showed
An organized
you don't
type.
have to ape
He has
movies
a car,
to tell a good story.
He's probably employed.
You
but
don't
his
have to
work
have
allows him
no
free time.
gameplay to tell a good story. You can have incredibly challenging, immersive gameplay that respects the player's intelligence. And you can have storytelling, like the storytelling in Dark Souls, you can only do that in a video game. The environmental storytelling. Like, the story in Dark Souls would not work in a movie. It would not work in a TV show. And I love that came along and destroyed this absolute nonsense where it's just like, it's a movie, it's a really crap TV movie that you can barely interact with, and it's just an embarrassment. Like, look at this. Look at what I'm doing right now. This is... like, what? I'm just going to have to look at a guide what it's trying to get me to do here, because I don't really know. This was a really dark period for video games, wasn't it? This was a real low point. Because the thing about this, what I'm doing right now, it's not like I'm just pressing... It's really hard to interact with. I have to, like, move the controller around and stuff. So yeah, this is like a sliding doors moment where, like, it's like this came out and Dark Souls came out, and it's like games could have gone in one and two directions. And I was already really... I remember this era, I was really not interested in video games at all. The sort of Kinect Wii era, I was really disillusioned. So yeah, it's a sliding doors moment where maybe we could have gone in a bad route. Hey. Hey. Okay. Yeah, that. Did you eat something? Oh yeah. Did you want me to make you something, or? Okay. No, that's okay. I got stuff already, so it's good. Yeah. Okay. See you then. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, okay. Alright, see you. Okay, bye. Oh my god, I have a time limit now to do this. Oh my god. When no one returns, you should analyze the traffic camera footage. Traffic camera footage.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's
I mean, we
probably
haven't completely
employed,
won.
but his work
Sony
allows
is
him
still
free
putting
time.
out those abysmal, barely interactive, single player stuff, but oh, that's according to IGN. That's what I need to analyze.
A Chevrolet model corresponding to the time
Why have I did
passed
this
1602
before?
heading for the park.
went in the opposite direction at 1637. That could fit the time that Sean Mars disappeared. Could it be the killer's car?
Okay, analyze the car clue. Fuck.
Pity we can't see the driver's face.
The face. And then analyze the profile of the suspected car criminal. Okay. Shout out to IGN for this walkthrough. Oh, I don't have that.
The car was stolen. Let's see. A certain Jackson Neville was suspected of stealing it.
September the 14th,
But the charges were
2005. I
dropped.
bet that's the
Not
release date
enough
of
evidence.
Fahrenheit. Must be a reference. How am I meant to do that? Sorry. Oh, there we go. Almost out of this scene.
Jackson Neville, aka Mad Jack, involved in several cases of buying and selling stolen vehicles. Considered to be very dangerous.
How is that very dangerous? Buying
guy
and selling
might have provided
stolen
the killer
vehicles,
with a
what's
car.
dangerous about it?
It's a pretty slim lead, but it's all I have right now.
IGN, thank you for your Heavy Rain wiki guide. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop playing this very soon. All good things have to come to an end. Is that a proverb? It's probably more just a Facebook meme at this point.
Did Mars confess?
No, not yet. He lost consciousness. We'll give him a break and then we'll get back to him.
I love
Tough or not,
that
he'll
David Cage game in which they love that, like, the whole thing is the
In any
police.
case, congratulations.
It's all about how amazing the
You've done a
police are
fine
in all
job.
his games, and the
I
fact
called a press conference.
Why a
It'll kick
press
off in 1
conference?
hour. I expect it'll be quite an event.
Don't you want to wait until we actually got his confession?
No point. We've got him dead to rights. That's all the press wants to know.
oh, it's just so bad.
Ethan Mars is innocent. He truly believes that he alone
What?
can save Sean. What if he's right? I'll play those odds. I got to get him out of here.
What the hell? How does he know he's innocent? That camera wasn't there before, it was on the ledge before. And why are they filming using that camera? That doesn't make any sense. I've got to finish this soon. Is he on the floor? That's amazing! He's literally lying on the floor. Leave us.
Leave us alone.
Lieutenant Blake said to...
Please. Leave us alone.
Right. I'll be at the door if you need anything.
I'm really confused. Why is he...
Christ. Are you alright, Ethan?
I don't get this. Why does he think Ethan's innocent? I really need this scene to end pretty soon.
I gotta get out of here. I've gotta save my son.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay, I'll leave it there. Okay, that's enough. Back with more Heavy Rain soon.